All right, hi everybody. My name is Eli Smith. I'm the host of the Brooklyn Folk Festival here, the online Brooklyn Folk Festival. We had some momentary technical difficulties there. Thank you for bearing with us. This is all new for us, an online festival, a virtual, digital, online Brooklyn Folk Festival. But we're very happy to be here with you and be able to do the Brooklyn Folk Festival this year. And we really hope that you will enjoy and have a way for all of us to keep going and have the Brooklyn Folk Festival happen this year and have our musical community be able to gather in the ways that we can. I'd like to introduce our first performer tonight, and she's really wonderful. Played at the Brooklyn Folk Festival several times. She has a wonderful album out on Jalapi's own record label, Jalapi Records. So wherever you are, at home or wherever you may be, please welcome Nora Brown.
Okay, so if you heard me do that before, you're going to hear me play it again. And the song I'm going to play is called Flowery Girls, and I learned this from a man named Omar Forster, a really great banjo player. And I was able to get a hold of his vinyl record recently, which I was really excited to be able to listen to his songs through our record player. So anyways, here's one called Flowery Girls, one of his big hits. Thank you very much. All right. I'm so excited to be here in the Jalopy Theater for this virtual Brooklyn Folk Festival. It's always super exciting for me to be in real venues, which I've only really done once before, during COVID time, of course. But yeah, I'm really happy to be back here. It feels great to talk to a lot of old friends, and it's been really great so far. So I'm going to play a little one called Frankie and Johnny. And this is a tune from Eastern Kentucky, and it is actually a true story. You can, I think, I don't know exactly where it happened, but I know that there are records of this, or at least newspaper articles about a murder very similar to this one. But I'm not going to spoil it. You can just find out as the song goes along. Here we go. Frankie was a nice girl, everybody knows. Spent $100 on Albert's suit of clothes. Was her man, but he done her wrong. Frankie went down to the bar one summer's night. Said Mr. Bartender, has my dear Albert been here? Was her man, but he done her wrong. Now I ain't gonna tell no stories, ain't gonna tell no lies. Frank was here an hour ago with a girl called Nellie Bly. Was your man, but he done you wrong. Well, Frankie went out for a walk, didn't go for fun. Underneath her little red coat, she had a 41. Killed her man, 'cause he done her wrong. And when she came up to the house, didn't make no sound. Looked through the window glass, saw Albert in Nellie's arms. Was her man, but he done her wrong. First time shot him, he stumbled. Second time he fought him, he fell. The third time she shot him, he fell down on his heel. He was her man, but he done her wrong. Frankie and the judge went for a walk late one summer's night. The judge said to Frankie, you're gonna be justified. Killed your man, but he done you wrong. Alright. Okie dokie. Next up, ooh, little Jenny put the kettle on. Alright. So I hope this stream is reaching everybody clearly and beautifully. And that would be thanks to the tech and sound team that right there in the back. Okay, a little lower here. Okay, so the next one I got is a little one called Jenny Put the Kettle On. Bit of a simple tune, but it's got a nice rhythm. I'd recommend it to any new fretless banjo players or people who are looking into This is not a fretless banjo. But people with, any banjo player really, this sounds good on all banjos. All right, this is a Virgil Anderson tune, one of my favorite old-time banjo players, maybe my total favorite. Who knows? I'm not gonna pick favorites here. Anyways, here we go. I like sugar in my coffee, oh. Jenny by the kettle on, big one, little one, Jenny by the kettle, and I'll take tea. Way down yonder in the valley, oh, can't get around with calico. Jenny by the kettle on, big one, little one, Jenny by the kettle, and I'll take tea. Jenny by the kettle on, big one, little one, Jenny by the kettle, and I'll take tea. So what do we need here? This guy. All right. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about banjos for a second here. This last banjo that I just played was actually my great-great-grandfather's banjo. Oh my God. And it is a Ludscombe banjo for all the banjo nerds out there. And yeah, I don't know a ton about it, but he lived in East Nashville, and for the history nerds, you know that there was a pretty significant fire. And this banjo was the only thing that he saved from his home. No, just kidding. But this banjo was there during the fire, so, well, maybe, actually, I have no idea, but it was his banjo, and I'm happy that we kind of fixed it up, put a new skin hide on there, and I really enjoy playing it. So this next one, I'm going to play on this banjo here. If you've turned on your computer and gone to any of my other shows, you probably will have heard this story, but this is Roscoe Halcombe's banjo, or a banjo that he did use on a lot of his recordings and a lot of his performances, a lot of his touring around. I came about this banjo by John Cohen, who, as most people know, who are attending this Folk Fest right now, know that John was a very big part of the Folk Fest every year, and we miss him very, very much. And yes, so I was supposed to have this banjo for the Folk Fest in April, but here we are in October, and now I'm playing it here. So that is what ended up happening. I used to go visit John quite a lot, and every time I would visit him. I would get a chance to play this banjo, and it was always a highlight of going up to visit him. And so I am going to play a little one called Little Satchel, which is a Fred Cockrum tune. Yes. Okay. It's a little bit of a weird one. Not sure exactly what the lyrics mean, but maybe someone knows. They can comment it in the video. Here we go. Wow, that was a loud squeak. Okay. Next up, got a little one called Minor Stream. There's gonna be a little bit of tuning. There's gonna be a little bit of tuning here, so I apologize for that. Okay. This is one of my favorite tunes. It's called Miner's Dream. And if you can guess the tuning, I have a lot of respect for you. And I just might send you my only Bob Smacula fretted instruments pen, if you can guess this tuning. Yes, the stakes are very high, so Seriously, it is a weird tuning. Yeah, and this is a Virgil Anderson tune. I spoke about Virgil a little earlier. Yes, okay, almost there. Okay. Okay. So this one actually I did record recently with my buddies at Big Tone Records. If you're watching, John, yes, Big Tone Records is super awesome recording group where they actually use reel-to-reel recording systems from way back in the day, and they connect the reel-to-reel machines directly to the computer. There's no in-between. There's what is the word? I don't know. There's nothing messing with the true sound. So if you're looking for some hardcore old-time recording sessions, I highly recommend them. Yeah, you'll get exactly what you're looking for. Okay, alrighty. So, actually, during that recording session, I also had my buddy Jackson Lynch come and play a couple tunes with me. So, I'm gonna have him right now come up on the stage and do some tunes. Move this mic a little bit. Oh, this mic stands. Whoa.
That was close now.
Oh my God. You guys almost witnessed a broken arm/leg incident.
I'd still play.
Yeah. Oh, where'd my pick go? There it is.
What are we doing first?
Let's do the new one first.
Great.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, here's a little Carter family tune called Give Me the Roses. That good? Okay. Wonderful things the folks are said when they have passed away. Roses adorn their narrow bed over the sleeping clay. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul has gone. Oh, kind words are useless when folks lie cold in a narrow bed. Don't wait till death to speak kind words. Now should these words be said? Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul has gone. Don't wait to death to do good deeds. Now should the lightning's end. Now is the time to sow good seeds while here on earth we stay. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul has gone. Give me the roses while I live, trying to cheer me on. Useless are flowers that you give after the soul has gone. All right, let's do a little Green Bells. Green Valley. Oh wait, sorry. No. Poor Alexia, sorry. Okay. Oh, I gotta do left tuning. Okay, so if you have been liking what you're hearing, you could help support me and the Jalopy Records by checking out my new-ish, actually maybe a year old, vinyl record. It's just been restocked in Jalopy Records, so you can get yourself a fresh copy right here, right now, through Jalopy Records Bandcamp. These are signed and letterpressed and very cool. Stephanie Coleman is featured, and this record is actually produced by Alice Gerard. So if you're an old-time fan, I hope you know who that is, but if you don't, she was a pioneering woman in bluegrass and old-time music back in the day, and I'm really proud to have her been a part of this project. You can also get the download code over here, and it so happens that Jackson... Oh, who is that? I think that guy might actually run Jalopy Records, but yes, what he speaks is true. Jalopy Records, yay. Donate. So if you've been watching maybe yesterday, maybe you just tuned on today, we would really appreciate it if you would donate to the Jalopy Theater and the Brooklyn Folk Festival. It would be really helpful. As you know, venues have been going through some tough times right now because there's not been a lot of live music, and we could really use your support here. So whatever you can do, like donate $1, whatever, it's all actually very helpful. So here we go. Here's a little Poor Black Sheep. It's Frazer and Patterson. Okay, and I'm gonna guitar for the next one. So if you like that song that we just played there, I just so happen to be teaching that song tomorrow. This is not actually affiliated with the Brooklyn Folk Fest, but I am teaching a fretless banjo workshop through the Handmade Music School. So if you're interested in, maybe you've been doing a little fretless, maybe you've been doing a little banjo, I'll be teaching it like kind of fretless and fretted. So it's kind of, we can work with whatever banjo you got. And yeah, so you can go to the Handmade Music School's website and sign up for my workshop. I would love to have you. No, I wouldn't be able to see you, but still love to have you there. Where's my pick again?
Like a pickpocket.
Yeah, what the heck?
Which is not what
Here,
I got one.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm gonna ask for that back.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually pretty nice.
What are we gonna play, Nora?
We're gonna play a little one called the Green Valley Waltz. 1, 2.
Too fast. Yeah, that sounds good. 1, 2, 3.
of your hand? Who's gonna kiss your rosy cheeks? Mama's gonna shoe my pretty little feet. Papa's gonna glove my hand. Sister's gonna kiss my rosy cheeks. All right.
Thank you, Nora.
Thank you very much, Jackson. Okay. Do we have time for one more?
Oh, yeah.
Two more if you want.
Oh, okay. Good. I got one pretty long one.
Bye, Nora.
Farewell. Whoa. Hey.
One long one or two shorter ones?
All right. One long one sounds good. What I'm performing now is the old-fashioned bridge switch here. Oh, wow. This is a lot tighter than before. It's nice. Okay. So, yeah, that was Jackson Lynch, everybody. And you can also purchase his record off the Jalopy Records Bandcamp. All right. As well as many others. So here's a little one called The Very Day I'm Gone. This is an Addie Graham tune. She actually does this just a cappella, but I'm adding a little banjo part to it. And this song is actually featured on the Dolly Parton's America podcast on the bonus episode. I played the song along with Amethyst Kia, who plays one of her original songs. And if you like podcasts, if you like Dolly Parton, I highly recommend this podcast. It talks a lot about Dolly's life and her influence on us. So here's a little Addie Graham tune. Very Damn Gone. You will hear the whistle blow 100 miles. Oh, if you say so, I'll railroad no more. sidetrack my engine and go home. And if my mama leaves, I'll go back home again. 'Cause I'm a rambling woman, God knows. 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 Thank you so much, everybody, and don't forget to donate to the Brooklyn Folk Festival.
Yeah! MB in the his house! Nora Brown getting this out!
Oh my God. What's up?
All right, everybody, give it up for Nora Brown, wherever you may be, in your home. Give it up for Nora
Thanks so
Brown.
much.
Thank you so much, Nora. That was really beautiful. My name is Eli Smith. I'm your host here at the virtual, digital, online Brooklyn Folk Festival, the 12th annual Brooklyn Folk Festival. And we're very glad to be with you here tonight. We got a whole lot more great music for you coming up. And if you haven't tried the Banjo Toss video game, I urge you to do so, because we cannot have our signature absurd contest in person this year. We went to the trouble of making it digital and virtual, and you can play it now for free. Just go to the Brooklyn Folk Festival website, and you'll see the Banjo Toss video game. Maybe we'll play a little gameplay footage of that later on. But if you get the high score, and you take a screenshot of that high score and send it in, you could win this banjo. This banjo could be yours. So
It's amazing.
yeah, we gotta tune that up.
Beautiful.
So give it a shot. Toss that banjo virtually. I would like to thank some of the sponsors of the Brooklyn Folk Festival this year. As you can see, there are no tickets involved. This is a totally free event. And we couldn't do it without your support and without the support of a few of our sponsors. I'd like to acknowledge Cafe Lena, the great historic folk club in Saratoga Springs, New York. Cafe Lena, America's longest running folk club, streaming out live shows every night in high definition multi-camera video, plus music lessons for the whole family. Visit cafelena.org to learn more. That's cafe with double F, CAFFE, Cafe Lena, and enjoy the show. I'd also like to thank The Yard Theater in Los Angeles, California. The Yard, longtime friend of the Jalopy and regular guest of the Brooklyn Folk Festival, Frank Fairfield, will be performing an online concert with the Temple Street Trio on October 30th, right here on the Jalopy Theater's Facebook page. The concert will be organized by the Jalopy Theater in conjunction with the Yard Theater in Los Angeles. The Yard Theater is a wonderful 50-seat theater and school, reminds me of Jalopy, which for the past few years has become one of the preeminent venues for traditional music in Los Angeles, championing the cultural heritage of the city. For more information, please visit theyardtheater.com. And if you like what you're hearing tonight, I urge you to please support the artists, please support the Jalopy Theater. This is a totally free event, but if you do like what you're hearing, and you can swing it, if you can afford to do so, please do throw us some dough. We could really use it, and we are doing what we can to keep the Jalopy Theater going so that we can eventually open live and in person here back at the theater when it's safe to do so. So, donate. Please donate. Without further ado, I'd like to introduce our next band, our next performer, I should say, and we're very lucky to have him playing at the Brooklyn Folk Festival this year. He's a part of Durand, Jones, and the Indications, a wonderful soul group. He started to do some solo material and some acoustic material. He's an old friend of the venue of Jalopy and has played the Roots and Ruckus show many times. If you've been to the Brooklyn Folk Festival, you've probably seen him playing the drums and singing with Farrell Foster. But we're very pleased to have him here at the festival for the first time in his own name and playing some of his own songs and some a whole bunch of beautiful songs. So please make him welcome from your home. Welcome Aaron Frazer.
How you doing? Thank you, Eli. It's truly an honor to be playing this year. It's the first time under my own name, so but I spent years on this stage with some of my favorite people in the world. So I'm gonna play some of the songs that I've performed here at this venue over the years, and maybe a couple that I haven't. So this is one of my favorite tunes made popular by Glenn Campbell. It's called Gentle on My Mind. It's knowing that your door is always open, your path is free to walk, that makes me tend to leave my sleeping bag rolled up and stashed behind your couch. And it's knowing I'm not shackled by forgotten words or bonds, or the ink stains that have dried up on some line, that keeps you in the back roads by the rivers of my memory, keeps you ever gentle on my mind. It's knowing it's not the rocks or ivy that are planted on their columns now that bind me, or something that somebody said because they thought we'd fit together walking. It's knowing that the world will not be cursing or forgiving when I walk along some railroad track and find that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, are the rivers flowing gentle on my mind. Though the wheat fields, the clothing lines, the junkyards and the highways come between us, and some other woman's crying to her mother 'cause she turned and I was gone, well, I still might run in silence, tears of joy might stain my face, and the summer sun might burn me till I'm blind, but not to where I cannot see you walking on the back roads, and for hours you're just gentle on my mind. I dip my cup of soup back from a gurgling, crackling cauldron in some train yard, my beard a roughening coal pile and a dirty hair pulled low across my face. Through cupped hands round a tin can I pretend to hold you to my bursting flame, that you're moving on the back roads by the rivers of my memory, while the rivers flowing gentle on my mind, gentle on my mind. Thank you. The next song I'm gonna do for you is a song by Jeff Cowell, who never really hit it big as a country musician, and part of the reason is he blames a night when he met with a record executive and had too many whiskey sours. So he wrote this song called Lucky Strikes and Liquid Gold about the trouble that comes with hitting the bottle a little too hard. In the morning, all the trial, remembering those red bar lights, take me down on my knees. I'm waiting for some quick relief. Baby, understand me. Got to understand me. Got to realize I need those lucky strikes in liquid gold. Hey, bartend, hit me again. I just had a fight with my woman. She said, don't leave me, please don't leave me. Yet I walked right out that front door. Understand me, got to understand me, got to realize I need those lucky strikes in liquid gold. Don't take it, honey, not this hard. It'll make you sick and it'll make you tired. You know when work's in, I'm crawling home. Can't wait to be back at the bar again. Baby, understand me. Got to understand me. Got to realize I need those lucky strikes in liquid gold. I need those lucky strikes in liquid gold. I need those lucky strikes in liquid gold. Thank you. The next song I'm gonna do, if you don't know me, my name is Frazer, and I've been drumming with people who play at the Jalopy for a long time, including a man named Noah Harley in a band called the Horse-Eyed Men. And Noah writes some of my favorite songs of any songwriter that I played with or not. So many songs that I'm like, I wish I wrote that. And this is one of many from the Horse-Eyed Men. It's called Yellow Horses. I go out walking with my mind for thought and company. I like to lay under the shade of a weeping willow tree. I tell myself I'm someone else and convince him that he's me. The sweetest song that was ever sung was a caged bird feeling free. Every time I hit the county line, horses cross through my mind. I would join them if I only had the time. Bless my free and bleeding heart, God bless rock and roll. I got a brain that runs on ethanol and a heart that runs on coal. Everybody's lining up for the end of the world. Me, I'd take a summer rain over diamonds, over pearls. Every time I hit the county line, horses cross through my mind. I would join them if I only had the time. Every time I hit the county line, horses cross through my mind. I would join them if I only had the time. Join them if I only had the time. Thank you. That's Yellow Horses by Noah Harley and the Horsehead Men. Noah, if you're watching, I miss you, buddy. Cool. This is one that is a novelty record from the 50s that I really enjoy playing. It's called Rodeo. It's by a man named Bill Chappelle. On the record, you can hear canned applause every time the chorus comes around, and that's probably what makes it a novelty record, because it's kind of goofy. So every time the chorus comes around, you at home, if you feel inspired to clap, you'll be embodying the true spirit of this weird-ass record. So anyway, here's Rodeo. Yeah, no, if you want to clap, that would be great. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. I met a bull up in Carson City, El Diablo was his name. He killed a poncho from Butte, Montana, and left another one lame. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. Dogging steers at a show in Yuma on a horse they call Big Red. Old Red stumbled when I left the saddle, now I got a silver plate in my head. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. The meanest fastest horse that I ever straddled is a nag they call Misery. He turned me upside down in the saddle and he stepped in the middle of me. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. Sweet little Cindy is my one and only. She's always there when I ride. When my money's gone and my luck's down on me, she stays right by my side. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. Rodeo, rodeo, all I know is a rodeo. Rodeo, rodeo. Thank you. Thank you very much. The next song I'd like to do is maybe bridges the gap between two of the things that people know me for. Around here, a lot of people know me for these kinds of songs, but out there in the world, lots of people know me for singing falsetto. So this song, written by one of my heroes, Curtis Mayfield, has both. I've been trying, Lord knows that I've been trying to understand why. Can I be your only man? You say you love me so sincere that I believe you love me, and I can't understand why. Can I be your only man? Day after day, treat me this way. I wanna go, but my heart says no. Acting so strange, but my love still remains. Just keep on pushing, boy. She's gonna change. I've been trying. Lord knows that I've been trying to understand why. Can I be your only man? Keep on trying. Woo. Keep on trying. Woo. Thanks. So, while we're here in kind of high note land, I'd like to do a song from one of my favorite kind of unsung heroes of folk music, and that's Connie Converse. So, Connie Converse was living in New York City in the Village in the 50s. And that's before the folk revival that we think of, with Bob Dylan and Pete Seeger and Dave Van Ronk and all them. And her writing sort of reflects that. It kind of almost draws from Gershwin rather than Leadbelly. And it's a really interesting set of songs that were discovered after her mysterious disappearance, when she sort of didn't make it as a musician. She disappeared and nobody knows what happened to her. And the only thing she really left behind was this batch of songs that were discovered in her friend's kitchen on a reel of tape. So this is my favorite, well, one of my favorite that I can play on guitar of the bunch, and it's called Two Tall Mountains, and kind of inverses the imagery of the Lonesome Valley that we hear so often in folk music. In between two tall mountains, there's a place they call lonesome. Don't see why they call it lonesome. I'm never lonesome when I go there. I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. See that bird sitting by my windowsill, he's singing whippoorwill all the night through. Up that tree there's sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. In the yard I keep a pig or two, they drop in for dinner like you used to do. I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. See that brook running by my kitchen door, well, it couldn't talk no more if it was you. Up that tree there's sort of a squirrel thing, sounds just like we did when we were quarreling. You may think you've left me all alone, but I can hear you talk without a telephone. I don't stand in the need of company with everything I see, talking like you. See that bird sitting on my windowsill, he's singing whippoorwill all the night through. Just whippoorwill all the night through. In between two tall mountains, there's a place they call lonesome. Don't see why they call it lonesome. I'm never lonesome, now I live there. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks to Frank, Kim, and Eli for running this, putting together, to Jeff and Lynette for keeping this thing going through such a crazy time for musicians everywhere, for people everywhere. I think having something that we can share in is so important when we're so isolated, and folk music seems like the perfect thing at a time like this. So I'm thankful to be part of it. All right, while we're in falsetto land, I do have a solo record coming out, and it is pretty much exclusively falsetto. Produced by Dan Auerbach at the Black Keys. I'm really proud of it and excited to share it with you. It comes out January 8th, but there are a couple songs out now. And this was the first single that was released. It's called Bad News, and well, it's supposed to kind of reflect how lots of us are feeling right now, but also supposed to reflect, kind of words emanating from like Mother Earth herself, because the climate situation, the ecological situation is real and scary and existential, and sometimes it's so big that we want to look away, but we can't. So this is Bad News. Can you hear me? I'm crying. Can you feel me? I'm trying to tell you, trying to show you, but you don't listen. So it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. So I'm on fire. I'm burning. I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? So all I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. You don't listen, so it's bad news. I know I'm getting older, but the winter seems much colder than before. I wish you'd stop and see what you've been doing to me. I can't take much more. So I'm on fire. I'm burning. So I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? So all I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There'd be bad news. There ain't no place for hiding. You can try to, but the writing's on the wall. Ooh. So I just keep on giving till I just can't keep on living anymore. And it's bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. So I got bad news. I got bad news. Yeah, it's bad news. Thank you. Thank you very much. You can, if you go to, if you find me on the internet, I'm doing a campaign right now with the Sierra Club called the Good News, Bad News campaign, because bad news is the ecological crisis is is serious. But the good news is there are a lot of frontline groups that will be affected most immediately by climate change, and those groups are doing amazing work. So we highlight those once a week, and I encourage you to check out them. If you're watching New York, Universe City in Brownsville, East New York, is a great organization doing urban farming. I think I got one more for you, and I've been thinking about this song so often in the pandemic, when so many people have kind of retreated to their corners, have left the cities that they've been in to kind of take refuge from COVID. And it's a strange time. And so I send this out to all of you. Thank you so much for listening, for having me. I hope you stay safe and enjoy the rest of the performances. This one is written by Danny O'Keefe. It's called Good Time Charlie. Everybody's gone away. They said they're moving to LA. There's not a soul I know around. Everybody's leaving town. Some called a freight, some called a train. To find the sunshine, lose the rain. They say this town's a waste of time. I guess their body's wasting mine. Some gonna win, some gonna lose. A good time Charlie's got the blues. You know my heart keeps telling me you ain't a kid at 33. You play around, you'll lose your wife. You play too long, you'll lose your life. I got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease the rain. And I just wanna settle down. But everybody's leaving town. Some gonna win, some gonna lose. A good time Charlie's got the blues. Got my pills to ease the pain. Can't find a thing to ease the rain. And I just wanna settle down. But everybody's leaving town. Some gonna win, some gonna lose. Good time Charlie's got the blues. A good time Charlie's got the blues. A good time Charlie's got the blues. A good time Charlie's got the blues. Thank you so much.
Hello, everybody. My name is Eli Smith, and I am your host here at the online Brooklyn Folk Festival. That was Aaron Frazer with a really beautiful set. Many thank yous to Aaron. Thank you, Aaron. His first appearance here as a solo act at the Brooklyn Folk Festival. That was really beautiful. We have one more performer for you tonight. Hope he's okay. We got one more performer for you tonight. Jerron Paxton is here. One of our very favorite musicians at the Brooklyn Folk Festival, and feel lucky to have him here in this strange and singular year. We are coming to you live from the stage here at the Jalopy Theater and School of Music. Of course, the theater is closed. We have a small crew here, no audience, but we're beaming out into the universe for you guys, for all the aliens, and for everyone. And I hope that you're enjoying. And I hope that we'll all be back together, hopefully next year at St. Anne's Church for the in-person folk festival. I'd like to mention that this is sort of a DIY, like telethon. And we'd like you, if you do enjoy what you're hearing, what you're seeing, please support the artists. Please support the Jalopy so that we can reopen our doors when it's safe to do so. Please donate. You should see a link next to where you're watching, or you can go to the Brooklyn Folk Festival website, brooklynfolkfest.com. Please do donate. Donate. And if you, I would like to mention that for a $100 donation, you can receive this Brooklyn Folk Festival baseball cap that I'm wearing. If you make a $100 donation, I will go to the post office and send you a Brooklyn Folk Festival hat.
That's dedication, boy.
Or, if you prefer, a Jalopy Records hat. This is the other choice, Jalopy Records hat for a $100 donation. That can be yours. Frankie at the soundboard is wearing one right now. And they're very popular, so get yours today. And yes, please do donate to the Jalopy. We have online shows and online classes going all the time. Please keep in touch and sign up for those coming up if you'd like to. We have a big day of music and workshops tomorrow. Visit the Brooklyn Folk Festival website to get all the information. And after Jerron's set, we're going to watch a film called Musical Holdouts. We're going to screen Musical Holdouts. That's a wonderful film that the late John Cohen made in 1975. That's courtesy of the folkstreams.net website. Just a wonderful film about local cultures that have made and preserved musical traditions in the face of the mass media and so on. And it's one of my favorite films, and it's a way to honor John Cohen, a great supporter of the Brooklyn Folk Festival, who played at every one and who passed away last fall. So please stick around to watch that film following Jerron's performance. And now, without no more waiting, I would like to introduce our next performer. He has played at every single Brooklyn Folk Festival. He's a good friend of Jalopy and of all of ours, and just one of the best. So please make him welcome from your home or wherever you may be. Welcome, Jerron Blind Boy Paxton.
Hello, friends. Welcome. This is not my fiddle. This belongs to the lovely Jackson Lynch. And fiddles are very personal items, so this may be terrible. But on the contrary, you may enjoy it. Has a stopper sticking in the spout. If you want to wet your whistle, pull the stopper out. Every Everybody raise your glass and bring the pie and shout, oh, if you want to wet your whistle, pull the stop Thank you, friends. That was some country music from the country of your choice. I kept it international just for you. Do y'all know what a for you is? No. You never heard of a for you? No. Really? And you don't know the for you's mother then? Well, never mind. Yeah. The for you is a mythical creature. From the old world. This song ain't about the for you or his mother. This is about this pleasant evening we're having. flowers droop their head. That's the way they go to bed when the world is at rest. Oh, those little fireflies buzz around and light the sky when the world is at rest. Oh, those night birds coo and call. The moon starts its little crawl. Little stars get tired, fumble and fall. The olden bees are in the comb. It's their sugar-coated home when the world is at rest. You know there's a sweet refrain that goes out from Lover's Lane when the world is at rest. I've got my own blue heaven, my flower nest. I'm in heaven there with my angels when the world is at rest. You know them flowers droop their head, the way they go to bed when the world is at rest. You know those little fireflies around like those skies when that world is at rest. You know the night birds, they coo and call. The moon starts its little crawl. The stars get tired, fumble and fall. You know the bees are in the comb. It's their sugar-coated home when the world is at rest. You know there's a sweet refrain that goes out from Lover's Lane when the world is at rest. I've got my own blue heaven, my flower nest. I'm in heaven now with my angel when the world is at rest. You ain't got none of that in you. Stop playing. You ain't no kid of mine. I guarantee. Eli, would you do me the most kind favor? Would you run some hot water through this harmonica for me? Especially hole number 5. Hole number 5, as much as you possibly can. And please get all the coronavirus of your hands off of it before you hand it back to me. You know, grab it by the edges, please. We are here at the Brooklyn Folk Festival. The first few songs were songs of international origin. Set of fiddle tunes from Scotland, Poland, or Texas. Depends on how you count that tune. Blah, blah, blah. Nah, you can look them up. You got, what's that? Shazam. You can look it up. Oh, Eli. Oh, and you gonna slap it on your rumpus? Oh, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Don't work. Hold on. This is a test. This is only a test. This is not real music. old Johnny Bucker wouldn't do. Oh, the old Johnny Bucker, oh, you never wouldn't do. Oh, the old Johnny Bucker never do. Oh, you old Johnny Bucker never. It does not work, unfortunately. But there will be more harmonica at the next Brooklyn Folk Festival. That was enough guitar. I'll play a little old-timey banjo for you. Take me a quiet walk, then I run into Wild Bill Jones. Oh, he was walking, he was talking about my true love side, and I told him for to leave her alone. Side and destroyed that poor boy's soul. Yes, Lord, kill him dead, kill him dead. Well, he kicked and he scrambled all over the ground, let out one dying boy. True love said, lover, you be left alone. Oh, baby, loving me. Thank you, friend. Now I'll play you a little banjo from up here. This is actually from Connecticut. Jackson got him $1.50 to shovel in the load of coal. When this poor white man passed him by and stuck his head way down the hole, he said, "I'll give you $2 for this job, and that's a half more than I get." That white man took that shovel in his hand and said, "I need this job, you bet." He started working, Jim started shirking, made his position clear. That wise old nigger cut a desperate little figure as he stood there with a sneer. And as a great big crowd of black folk gathered round and made the white man's face turn red, as Jim leaned up against the iron rail and these words he loudly said, "Gang, I got a white man working for me. I'm gonna keep him busy, you see. I don't care what it costs, I'm gonna stand all the loss. It's worth twice the money just to be his boss." Do you hear him popping off at the mouth? I got him right where I want him now. Don't you dare talk back about the white, about the black. I got a white man working for me. Yes, I got a white man working for me. I'm gonna keep him busy, you see. I don't care what it costs. I'm gonna stand all the laws. It's worth twice the money just to be his boss. See you hear him popping off at the mouth. I got him white where I want him now. Don't you dare talk back about the white, about the black. I got the white man working for me. Thank you, friends. A true story from somewhere. Thank you. I think I've offended everybody. I've offended the people who don't usually get offended. Oh! Wait, who wrote that? None of your goddamn business. My grandpa wrote that song. I wrote it just now. Can you hear the piano all right, Frankie? Thank you, buddy. Do me one more and open this piano lid, would you? Eli Smith, ladies and gentlemen. Piano assistant deluxe. New York City look mighty pretty, so I'm gonna stay there for a little while. New York City look mighty pretty, I'm gonna stay here for a little while. I'm gonna be your loving baby, I'm gonna sure be your honey child. Come to me, baby, get in my arms. Come to me, baby, get in my arms. If I don't mean you no good, baby, I sure don't mean you no harm. Ah, winter time's coming, and sugar baby, don't you freeze. Don't you free. When the time gon' catch you without your BVDs, get you a fat boy, I swear. Time is drawing near. baby, time is drawing near. Can't you see it's getting worse and worse every year? I feel lucky now, but from here I just can't tell. I'm feeling lucky right here now, but baby, lately I just can't tell. I might get better, but heaven knows I'll never get well. Well, I may get better. Heaven knows I'll never get well. Thank you, friends. This may be terrible. Yeah, it ain't worth it. That's a little music straight from Harlem. Some local New York music. No, I shan't. You've had enough banjo. Nobody wants too much. We've got some true-born freaks in here who appreciate banjo. I appreciate y'all. Normal people are boring. Let me play a little blues for the blues lovers. Don't nothing hurt me like my back inside. Don't nothing hurt me like my back inside. Oh, don't nobody love me like my wife and child. Mama gone, and my papa might as well to be. My poor mama gone, and my papa well to be. Means I ain't got nobody around here to care for me. I had me one good brother. They took him down that smoky road. Had me one good brother. Took him down smoky road. When they brought poor brother back, he was lying dead on a cooling board. Tell me what you gonna do when your trouble get like mine. Tell me what you gonna do when your trouble get like mine. Take your mouth full of sugar, drink you some turpentine. Take your mouth full of sugar, drink you a bottle of turpentine. Got me saying, hurry, sundown, see what tomorrow brings. I say, hurry, sundown, see what tomorrow brings. Well, it might bring sunshine or great big drops of rain. Thank you, friends. How many? When should I conclude?
Do one or two more.
Do you have a preference?
Two more.
Do you have a preference of instruments?
One guitar, one banjo. Yeah.
I like the way you think, Eli. This is a seasonal song. Father Time checked it, so there'd be no doubt. Called on that north wind, come on now. Then he cupped his hand so proudly to shout. He went la-di-da, de-la-di-da, 'tis autumn. Trees said they're tired 'cause they borne too much fruit. Charmed all the wayside, there's no dispute. Now shedding leaves, they don't give a hoot. Oh, la-di-dum, de-la-di-dum, 'tis autumn. Then the birds got together to talk about the weather. And after making their decision in birdie-like precision, they turned about and made a beeline to the south. Though I'm holding you close, and it really is no crime, ask the birds and the trees and old Father Time. It's just to help the mercury climb. Oh, la-di-da, de-la-di-dum, 'tis autumn. I said, oh, la-di-da, de-la-di-da, 'tis autumn. Winter time's coming, friends. Grab you a fat boy. Fat man is preferable. Speaking of which, I'm here. I live in Ridgewood. Come visit. I make good sandwiches. Song is made right here in New York City. Thank you, friend.
That was Jerron, Paxton, everybody. Give it up for him at in your home or wherever you may be. And thank you, Jerron, for a beautiful set. And we are broadcasting to you live from the Jalopy Theater. Of course, the theater is closed to the public. We're broadcasting here with no live audience, just a small crew. And we are beaming out to you via the World Wide Web. if you do enjoy what you're hearing, what you're seeing, please do support the artists. Please do support the Jalopy. This festival is totally free, and we are depending upon your donations to make it possible. And help us out so that the Jalopy Theater can reopen to the public when it's safe to do so. If you have some dough, please throw it our way. We can certainly use it, and we certainly appreciate it. So thank you very much for listening and for watching. I'd like to mention now that if you do make a $100 donation, get a hat. You can get a Brooklyn Folk Festival hat like I'm wearing now, or a Jalopy Records hat. Don't forget to check out Jalopy Records, the record label of the Jalopy Theater. And in place of our customary banjo toss, our absurd competition that we have on the Gowanus Canal every year at the Brooklyn Folk Festival, we have made a video game. We made a video game version of the banjo toss. That's right, folks. And you can play it now for free on your computer or on your smartphone. Go to the Brooklyn Folk Festival's website, brooklynfolkfest.com, and you can check that game out right there. And whoever gets the high score with a screenshot to prove it wins this banjo. I will go to the post office and mail you this banjo in the mail, or I'll mail it to your friend or your enemy of your choice. Whoever you want will get this banjo. So don't forget to play the Banjo Toss video game. Hey Kim, can we play let's play them footage of the actual Banjo Toss, and then we're gonna play them footage of the Banjo Toss video game. Okay, check this out. May the best banjo tosser win.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Folk Festival Banjo Toss, the only official banjo toss on the planet. Watch where you're throwing that banjo. Gotta get it over the railing. Nice throw.
All right, everybody. All right, that's the end of the night. Thank you all so much for watching, for listening. This has been the second night of the 12th annual online Brooklyn Folk Festival, coming at you from the Jalopy Theater. And we'll see you tomorrow. We got, you know what? Whoa, this is where I'm at. We got a movie for you right now. That's right. We got a movie for you right now. So that's how we're closing out the night tonight, is with musical holdouts. And that's a wonderful film made by my friend John Cohen in 1975. And it is a beautiful film. You'll see Ralph Stanley in that film in his first ever time in a movie, in a documentary, as well as Cajun music and blues and Native American music and all kinds of beautiful traditions from this country. So now I'd like to invite you all to watch this movie with us called Musical Holdouts. And the way that you can do that is by going to the Brooklyn Folk Festival's website, brooklynfolkfest.com. Look on the schedule. You'll see Musical Holdouts, and you'll see a link that you can click to watch the film. Also, there should be a link in the comments section near where you're watching now if you're watching on Facebook. So please join us in watching Musical Holdouts. And that's how we're going to close out the night tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and I hope you enjoy the film. And please come back tomorrow. Sign up for a workshop. Jerron is going to be here tomorrow at 3 p.m. teaching a banjo workshop. It's going to be really awesome. And we have several other workshops going as well. Check out the schedule, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.